Ever wonder what that little button on your seatbelt is for? And why exactly is there a handle above the passenger seat? I'm Mike Anderson from Garage IQ. Today I'm revealing 13 things every smart driver should know about their car. Whether you've just bought a new vehicle or driven the same one for years, there's a good chance you'll learn something here that'll make you say, wait, my car can do that? Let's get into it. Number 15, the mysterious seatbelt button. Ever notice that tiny little plastic bump near the buckle of your seatbelt? Most people don't give it a second thought, but it's actually there for a reason. That little guy is called a stop button, and it keeps the metal latch plate, the part you grab when you buckle up, from sliding all the way down to the floor when the belt retracts. Without it, you'd be fishing between your seat cushions every time you get in the car. It's one of those small behind-the-scenes features that quietly makes your life easier, and you probably never even realized it. Next time you buckle in, give that little button a nod of appreciation. And speaking of hidden features, there's one more right above your head you've definitely used, even if you've never questioned it. Number 14, why is there a handle above the passenger seat? You know that handle just above the passenger window? The one people grab when the driver's feeling a little too confident? That's what a lot of folks jokingly call the "oh crap" handle, but its actual name is the assist grip. It's not just there for dramatic effect during sharp turns. It's designed to help passengers, especially older folks or anyone with limited mobility, get in and out of the car more easily. It also provides extra stability when the road gets bumpy or the driver gets spirited. Honestly, I've heard dozens of names for it. Panic handle, Jesus bar, fear grip, you name it. What do you call it? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious to see the best and funniest ones. And now let's head to the next feature most drivers overlook. Number 13, gas tank locator. It happens all the time. You rent a car, borrow a friend's vehicle, or just forget which side your gas tank is on. Instead of getting out and looking, or worse, pulling up to the wrong side of the pump, there's a simple trick built right into your car. Look at your fuel gauge. Next to the gas pump icon, there's usually a small triangle or arrow pointing either left or right. That's the side of the car your gas cap is on. This feature is so common that most modern vehicles include it, but many drivers don't even know it exists. It's especially handy when driving unfamiliar cars or switching between multiple vehicles. It's one of those small bits of design that makes your life easier, if you know where to look. Number 12, start a car with a dead remote. Modern key fobs are incredibly convenient, until the battery dies. Suddenly, your push-button start car doesn't respond, and you can't unlock the doors or get the engine running. But here's the thing, your car has a built-in backup system for exactly this situation. Most vehicles with keyless entry and push-button start are equipped with a hidden RFID or proximity sensor that can detect your fob even if the battery is dead. The location varies by manufacturer, but it's often near the start button, inside the center console, or even under a panel near the steering column. If your car doesn't respond when you press the button, try holding the dead key fob directly against the start button, or placing it in the designated backup slot. In many cases, this will allow the car to start as normal, using the residual signal from the chip inside the fob. Some key fobs also come with a hidden mechanical key inside. Look for a release switch or button that lets you pull out a small metal key blade. This can be used to unlock the driver's door manually if the remote is completely non-functional. Number 11, Antistall. Driving a manual transmission car can be fun, but it's also a bit intimidating, especially when it comes to stalling. That awful moment when the car jerks and shuts off in the middle of traffic or at a red light is something every manual driver dreads. That's where anti-stall technology comes in. Anti-stall is a system found in newer manual transmission vehicles that helps prevent the engine from stalling when you let off the clutch too quickly or forget to give it enough gas. It works by automatically adjusting the throttle and keeping engine RPM steady when it senses the car is about to stall. Some systems even apply a little braking force or engage hill start assist if you're on an incline. In essence, anti-stall smooths out those tricky moments during takeoff, especially useful for beginners still learning how to coordinate the clutch and accelerator. Number 10, tire pressure monitoring system. If you look at your dashboard, that little amber light that looks like a flat tire with an exclamation point in the middle is your tire pressure monitoring system, or TPMS. This warns you that one or more of your tires may be underinflated, and it's not something to ignore. The TPMS uses sensors located either inside the tire or on the wheel's ABS system to monitor air pressure in real time. When the pressure drops significantly, usually around 25% below the recommended level, it sends a signal to light up the warning on your dash. Driving on low tire pressure does more than just ruin your fuel economy. It can cause uneven tire wear, reduce braking performance, and increase the risk of a blowout, especially at highway speeds. On the flip side, overinflated tires can reduce traction and lead to a harsh ride. Number 9. Blind spot monitoring. Blind spots exist in every vehicle, no matter how well your mirrors are adjusted. That's why blind spot monitoring has become one of the most valuable safety features in modern cars. Using radar or cameras mounted near the rear of the vehicle, the system constantly scans the lanes beside you. If another vehicle is detected in your blind spot, a warning indicator, usually a small light on or near the side mirrors, will illuminate. Try to change lanes while the warning is active, and the system may beep, flash, or even vibrate the steering wheel, depending on your vehicle. Some advanced systems also include active blind spot intervention, which will gently apply steering or braking to stop you from merging into another car. This is especially useful on highways, where a single bad lane change could lead to a serious accident. Still, BSM isn't a replacement for checking your mirrors and doing a shoulder check. It's a safety net. A really good one, but smart drivers use it alongside their instincts, not instead of them. Number 8. Backseat reminders. Backseat reminder systems were designed with a specific and tragic issue in mind: preventing children or pets from being accidentally left in hot cars. And while it might sound like something only parents need to worry about, the tech benefits everyone. Here's how it works. If you open a rear door before starting your drive, but don't open it again when you park, the system triggers a reminder when you shut off the engine. It could be a chime, a message on the dash, or even a notification on your phone, depending on your vehicle. Some newer systems use weight sensors or motion detectors to monitor if something or someone is still in the back seat. If it senses movement after the driver has exited the vehicle, the car may flash its lights or even honk the horn to get your attention. While it might seem like an extra step in your day, this feature is all about building habits and protecting lives. Even a quick reminder can prevent a devastating mistake. Whether you're transporting kids, pets, or groceries that shouldn't overheat, this small alert can make a big difference. Number 7. Adaptive cruise control. Traditional cruise control locks in your speed, which is good for highways, but not so great in traffic. That's where adaptive cruise control, or ACC, steps up. It doesn't just hold your speed, it also watches the road ahead and adjusts automatically. Using radar and sometimes front-facing cameras, ACC monitors the distance between you and the car in front. If traffic slows down, the system will gently apply the brakes to keep a safe following distance. Once the road clears, it brings you back up to your preset speed. Most systems let you choose how much space you want to maintain, typically measured in car lengths or time intervals. In stop-and-go traffic, advanced ACC systems can even bring the car to a full stop and resume movement with a tap of the accelerator or a button press. It reduces driver fatigue on long drives and adds an extra layer of safety when dealing with inconsistent traffic flow. Number 6. Motion Parallax. This one might sound like something from a physics textbook, but motion parallax is actually a clever visual trick used in some modern cars to help with depth perception on displays, especially around parking assist or bird's eye camera systems. Motion parallax mimics how your eyes perceive depth when you move your head. For example, if you're looking at a 3D map or a backup camera feed and slightly tilt your head or turn the wheel, the image may subtly shift in perspective. That movement creates a sense of depth on a flat screen, helping you judge distances more accurately. Automakers like Nissan, Toyota, and BMW use this effect in their infotainment displays to give you a more realistic view when parking or navigating tight spaces. It's particularly helpful when checking for curbs, pedestrians, or even parking lines that might be hard to see on a static screen. It's not something you control directly, but once you notice it, it becomes a subtle yet powerful aid, especially when maneuvering in tight spots or complex intersections. Number 5. Hidden storage. Most cars have the basics: glove box, center console, and maybe some door pockets. But manufacturers often sneak in clever hiding storage compartments that go unnoticed, even by longtime owners. This can include storage bins under the rear seats, compartments tucked beneath the floor in the cargo area, or hidden trays beneath the passenger seat. Some SUVs and trucks come with deep floor storage that can double as coolers or tool holders. In minivans like the Chrysler Pacifica, the stow-and-go seating system not only lets the seats fold flat, but reveals large underfloor storage areas when the seats are up. Hidden storage is also useful for keeping valuables out of sight. Some cars even have secret compartments behind removable panels or false bottoms in the trunk, ideal for stashing emergency supplies or important items when you're parked in public areas. Number 4. Adjustable headrest. It might seem like a small detail, but the headrest in your car plays a major role in both comfort and safety, especially in a rear-end collision. That's why understanding how to adjust it properly is something every smart driver should know. First, the basics. The top of the headrest should be level with the top of your head, and it should sit as close to the back of your head as possible. That alignment helps prevent whiplash by limiting how far your head can snap backward during an impact. If it's too low or too far behind your head, it's practically useless in a crash. Many headrests are height adjustable, but some newer models also let you tilt them forward and back for better comfort, especially on long drives. If your vehicle has second or third row seating, those headrests may fold down or be removable to improve rear visibility when not in use. It's easy to overlook something like this, but if your headrest isn't properly positioned, it's like wearing a helmet that's not strapped on. It won't help when it matters most. Number 3. Heads-up display, or HUD. Imagine being able to check your speed, navigation directions, or even incoming calls without ever taking your eyes off the road. That's exactly what a heads-up display, or HUD, does. HUDs project key information onto the windshield or a transparent screen just above the dashboard, usually right in your line of sight. This means you can monitor your speed, follow GPS prompts, or check safety alerts without glancing down at your instrument cluster. Some HUDs are simple, just showing speed or RPMs, while others are customizable and full color, even adapting brightness and contrast based on lighting conditions. Luxury brands like BMW and Lexus have been offering HUDs for years, but now you'll find them in mid-range vehicles like Mazda, Hyundai, and Toyota as well. What makes the HUD smart isn't just the technology, it's how it helps keep your attention where it matters, on the road. It's a subtle feature, but one that adds a serious layer of convenience and safety to your driving experience. 2. Conversation mirror. If you drive a family vehicle, especially a minivan or a 3-row SUV, you've probably noticed that reaching for the rear view mirror to check on the kids isn't exactly ideal. That's where the conversation mirror comes in. Often hidden in the overhead console near the sunglasses holder, this small convex mirror gives you a wide-angle view of the back seats, without needing to adjust your main rear view mirror. It's a small feature, but a surprisingly powerful one when you need to keep an eye on the kids, monitor passengers, or just stay aware of what's happening behind you. Since it's angled for a clear line of sight, it helps reduce the need for turning around while driving, minimizing distractions. Some vehicles even label it as a child monitor mirror, but the utility extends beyond just parenting. Whether you're managing a car full of kids or just like to know what's going on behind you without twisting your neck, the conversation mirror is one of those clever little touches that make driving smoother and safer. Number 1. Stability control. If there's one system that's quietly saved more lives than most drivers realize, it's electronic stability control, often just called stability control. It's been mandatory in all new vehicles in the US since 2012, and for good reason. It's a game changer in accident prevention. Here's how it works. Stability control constantly monitors your steering input, vehicle speed, wheel rotation, and yaw. That's the vehicle's angle or direction of travel. If the system senses that the car is starting to slide, skid, or veer off the intended path, like a sudden swerve or during a slippery corner, it steps in immediately. It can automatically apply the brakes to individual wheels, cut engine power, or both, to help the car regain control and stay on course. For example, if you enter a turn too fast and the rear starts to fishtail, the system might gently brake 1 or 2 wheels to counteract the slide. And it does all this in a split second, faster than any human could react. What's important to know is that stability control doesn't replace careful driving. It's there as a backup when things go wrong. It won't save you if you're going way too fast or ignoring road conditions, but it can make the difference between a close call and a serious accident. So those are 13 things every smart driver should know about their car. Which of these are you hearing of for the first time? Let us know in the comments. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below with your favorite gadget or any cool ones we missed. Let's hear what's in your glove box.